do you mean sign in to check? I don't know. Very loud on my end. Is this already streaming? How the hell do I know? Ooh, YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Oh hell yeah, it is showing. That's crazy. Okay, options to show the link. Boy here. Okay. And my OBS. Yo, what's good, burrito? Give me a second, I'm just gonna post. How am I doing good? Finally got most of my setup done, so I pretty much just wanted to stream as soon as I could. So yeah, took me a while, especially setting up the screens, calibrating and all that shit. But we're past that. Why did you die? Yes. Okay, guys, tell me if the music is good. It's too loud or too weak. Right. Announcements posted. Not gonna lie, I'm super underprepared. My phone is at 17% and I'm gonna use my phone for references. Screw it. I wanna stream. I wanna be back as soon as possible, so I'm gonna be drawing a lot of random you probably. I'm basically using this stream as some excuse start sketches for the next illustrations, so doing two versions once. I might end this video with the house. Yo, MJ, what's up? What's up? I'm back. Yes. I can finally. Jeez. No more phone streaming. Finally got a proper screen. Are you guys proud of me? I finally did it. Alright, let's do some warm-up sketches first, because I actually have not sketched in probably more than 2 weeks. Because I've been busy with commissions, and most of them are in the painting stage. And I've also been very busy calibrating my screens for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of utter pain and misery. You guys can't see my reference window, but I'm drawing Nan Gongyu from Zenless. Very under prepared with my references, but that's also just how I work most of the time. I'm gonna do some warm-ups first. So also let me know if the audio, if there's anything I need to adjust with the audio. Holy shit, I do not know how to draw anymore. This is crazy. Just a warm up, no pressure. Just gonna try to get back into the flow of things with sketching. I swear my pen settings have been fucked up. I'm gonna break my monitor, I swore. I swear. Alright. I think the last time I sketched probably more than a month ago. I haven't been getting much practice in. But maybe now I can use streams as an excuse to just practice. Just gotta get the gesture down. Kinda or loosen up. Get the feel back for drawing. I want to get at least 2 sketches done, I would say. Yo, Nesro was good. I'm back. How you been? Why am I drawing? Nanggong Yu from Zenless. This. Yes. Gooners rejoice. Although I'm just warming up right now. No final poses yet. Maybe 2 sketches is a little bit too ambitious. What's good, Twin? I miss so many streams. Did you? Like it's just I haven't streamed in such a long time, so I'm probably the problem. But what's good? Hopefully there will be more consistent streams in the future. Should set up a proper schedule so I don't just do it willy-nilly. Wonder what are some good poses for this. I just add some more for shortening this time around. How are my pulls? I'm not gonna lie, haven't played Zenless. Before the Angels of Delusion came out. But I'm planning to... Yeah, you need to schedule some streams for in the middle of the night. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, it's always around 1 AM, 2 AM for me when I stream. Oh, it's my 50-50, I'm not going... Damn. It's alright. We're just gonna hope for the best on the reruns. There's always hope. But yeah, I'd much prefer streaming around midnight in my time. Just because, number one, it's summer. So, that's that. Number two, I'm usually asleep in the morning. Night person problems. I do plan to install Zenless on my new laptop. Maybe I could stream that. I do want to stream games. You guys have asked that before, and I couldn't play on my old laptop, but now, possibilities are endless. So if you guys have any games you might want to see me play, late night streams are the best. Yes. Just trying to be cozy, maybe sometimes chaotic, but mostly just cozy, just relaxing. I do want to play some Persona on stream, if you guys interested with that one. I've played Persona 5 Royale on the PS4. Really got addicted to that game around 2024. So I can also play some Persona 4 and Persona 3. I'll probably do Persona 4 first if ever, because Persona 3 I'm pretty sure is hell. Persona, fuck yes, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do Persona 4 first. And then I can replay Persona 5 afterwards. It's winter where you're at. I wish there was winter here. Oh jeez. Life would be so good. Most people will probably die, but hey. At least it ain't 40 degrees outside. Alright. Time to put. Let's see if I can still draw chat. Please, my favorite. I only have played one, so I mean Persona 5. But if I play Persona 5 again on stream, I'm sticking to Kawakami. Kawakami is my waifu. Life. For life. Because she gives out mommy vibes. Valid. I do really like Fuka. Fuka's the navigator, right? I haven't been into Persona in a while. Wait, no, I'm probably saying the wrong name. Hold on. I still gonna search. Who the fuck is Fuka? Oh wait, no, yeah, it is. Right. Yeah, Fuka Yamagishi. Yeah, because I keep making the joke to my friend. Don't know anything about Persona story-wise. It's fire. You should give it a try. It's pretty intimidating to get into JRPGs for me. in my opinion. Sometimes they're pretty intimidating to get into. It's like there's so much info on screen, but once you slowly get into it, it just gets so addicting. Oh, Fuka her go. Yeah, their navigator. Motherfucker. I keep making that joke to my best friend. Like I remember playing Final Fantasy X just on a whim. I got so damn addicted to that game. I grinded leveling my characters for like 5 hours straight with no breaks. And then after that, I just started one-shotting all the bosses. So if I ever do JRPG streams, be prepared for endless grinds. Like 5 hours straight grinds. What other games? Hitman. That's fun. That's pretty fun to stream too, I think. I tried Final Fantasy, but I think I'm too young because I didn't grow up on it. I wouldn't say so. I never really got into Final Fantasy either earlier on. I do have 8 on PS4, but yeah. Never played Final Fantasy that much. Except for 10. That game, yeah, got addicted to that. But I feel like the stories are good. You should play Honey Pop on stream, no censor. That classic game. Miss Aiko, best girl, by the way. Just so you know. I would definitely grind the shit out of that game. Get every ending. Holy shit, I really need Hello Mommy Enjoyer. Yes. Yes, of course. I really need a routine for sketching again. This is actually pathetic. Like I've been painting so many illustrations that I haven't brushed up on my sketching. Of reality, and you think you've had it all figured out, you realize that you still have to go back to the basics over and over again. Because if not, this shit happens. Becomes straight cheeks, straight ass. Also, you know, we're getting the bad sketches out of the way. So later on, when I'm really warmed up, shit comes easy. It's gonna be loose. Not gonna be worrying about it looks great, if it looks good. Just gonna be worrying about how my hands feel again, sketching. Same, you've been painting a lot? Like, painting multiple illustrations or just going straight into painting? Like skipping the sketch? Because some people do that. Well, a lot of artists do that actually. Getting a feel for the proportions again. Getting a feel for the shapes. Like painting without sketch, yeah. Alright. Oh jeez. I ate spicy noodles and now I'm burping uncontrollably. Oh no, I had hiccups, not burping. What am I talking about? What is Diddy Blood on? Beepers. Sorry, I've picked up many new catchphrases since I was away. Zoinks! Alright, you know what? We're gonna scratch this one. Next! This is how I warm up, also, like normally as well. So, it's normal. It's normal. The unfiltered life of an artist. Okay, this one is inspiring me, so I'm gonna try to really lock in on this. Yes, screw it. I'm not gonna waste my time on a shit base sketch. I'm slowly getting the feel back, so trust the process. Yeah, yes, we're learning. Okay, I got a pretty good feeling. This one. I feel connected with the paper. Well, with the fucking screen. This isn't a paper, jeez. Alright, I want like this smooth look. Alright. The head is the most important part. That's the focal point. See, character has to look good. I feel a sneeze coming in. Ah. Okay, I think we're good. Goes like this, so goes like here for balance. Eyes, very important. Wanna make sure the knee shape is good. And one thing I like to do when sketching is to draw the flow line, like the movement. Do you have reference on the side or are you raw dogging it? I do have reference on the side. It's on my phone. I'm just being very careful because something else might show when I scroll. Twitter is a dangerous place. That's all I'm gonna say. But obviously when I'm using a reference, I'm not completely copying the whole thing. I'm trying to get a feel for the pose and then kind of match the character's, I guess, vibe off of it. Like what would the character's body language be in this certain type of pose or whatever? And obviously proportions as well. If I just copy the reference itself, including the proportions of the person in the photo, then it won't be accurate to the character. So yeah, not the feed pics. Honestly, I really need to get back into that game. It's been all recently. There's been such a massive insurgence of Waki Fetchy. But everyone knows, they once know I'm an OG before it became mainstream. Yeah, see, this already feels way better than the first two. Like these are so scratchy and I don't know, stiff compared to this one. But you just really gotta get the bad stuff out the way. I think I'll do this. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Wait. Alright. Don't want to show too much of the feet. That's not the It's not what we're going for here. But I do want to have a more decisive shape for this than just a guessing game. Perspectives like this, so we're seeing more of the top. I think the feet are too small. We can make that slightly larger. Then bring it down a bit. So we're envisioning the grid here. We have this focal point. Is that the what do you mean? This is the focus right here. I told y'all, we're going back to the OG days. Also, I've been into Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite with friends. So, Fortnite stream maybe? I try that too. Alright. I'm just gonna do a rough. Okay, I do like the background here. Why can't we have both? Because it's gonna be overstimulating for the gooners. Just gotta give them one thing at a time. So they'll ask for more. Can't be too greedy. Fortnite would go hard. Hell yeah. I just have to watch my mouth. I don't want a PewDiePie bridge incident. That would be not good. We're gonna keep the composition stable for the most part, so there's not much movement going on. It's more relaxed kind of vibe, kind of feel. Capitalism goon art. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Bills have to be paid every month. Or else how else am I supposed to stream? Yo, Yamanagi. Welcome. Don't worry, twin, I'll give you the pass. I don't think I want to take that chance with the internet right now, to be quite honest. Unless this is Instagram, then maybe. That's the only place you can say that word. What's good, Yamanagi? Long time no see. Yep. Long time no stream. but the upgrades have been set. I do have a bit of a cold, so I hope the noise reduction on my mic can at least reduce the sniffles. I've been awake for more than 24 hours in multiple days in a row. Normally you'd expect that I'd be dying, but thankfully I have the artist powers. Lower back, oh, it's the lower back pain from drawing, or because if it's from drawing, then same. Yo chat, I still know how to draw. Let's go. I ain't fall off yet. Drawing and studying. Yeah. It is what it is. It's part of the struggle. Just make sure to lay down at least like 20 minutes after you work or draw. I like to do that and it helps. Okay, how do I need that smug expression to be peak. It ain't Nangong you if it ain't smug. Now I'm in college, my first. Damn, what the hell? Now I'm resting, it's really hurt though. I hope your back feels better soon. I don't know why it sounded so dead. No feeling in that. So is it your first year in college then? Damn, I'm old. I truly am jeez. Okay, that mount is so sideways. Alright. Expression is looking pretty good. Onk realizes he is in fact Onk. Yeah. Not often do I get confirmation that I'm old. But every so there comes times when I realize shit. And we gotta get the flow of the hair here. I really like the character designs with like the bangs, pretty high up. Like not completely covering the forehead. This is why I like Takagi-san. I'm a big Takagi-san fan. The old you must be know the jokes. How do you call a Mexican with rubber foot? I guess I'm not that old. What is it? What's a Mexican with a rubber foot? Oh. Oh jeez. Roberto. That completely flew off my head. I'm just gonna start using that now. My joke now. Alright. Just let me lock in. Just locking in for a bit here. You're half Latino? Let me guess, your name is Roberto. Name revealed. I bet you guys can never guess my real name. The right time to open the door. Clark, no. What? How did you know? How did you know? Does that make you a light skin? Too much Riz. Must be nerfed. Got nerfed by being an artist. What kind of piece that fit in your arm? These. I give up. Aw, jeebers. So add a bit here. Nice skin, yeah. I get to be black, but I also experience the joy of having curly hair. And I wish I had curly hair. I only got wavy at best. And I had to grow it out for so long for it to actually have some texture. bro is OP. Alright, this here's too long. Best of both worlds indeed. Alright. Gonna add a little bit more detail to the hair, since this is the focal point. More detail means more attention, but also it has to look good, so you have to make sure you take care of the parts near the face. You don't want to just overload it with information. My face looks pretty balanced. Maybe except this part. Could fix that a little bit. Man, I'm really past my prime, aren't I? Or am I? Yeah, I really need to start sketching every day again. This is the wake-up call to me. I can't be showing you guys... Well, I mean, honestly, it's better to have a more realistic perspective, but... I gotta do better. What the hell is this on top? Oh, you guys can see that shit. Whoops. I'll join the anime style so flows here every time I do is struggle for like minutes. How do I do that? I think it's just understanding what parts make up the distinct anime style. So usually it'll be obviously the face, and like the smaller nose, big eyes, smaller mouth, pretty much like a cat. Like the anime face is similar more to a cat's structure than an actual person's. Also at the same time is definitely just experience and having drawn so much for both personal work and commissions. Especially commissions, you really have to adapt to whichever character you're gonna draw, because it can't just be well, I mean, depends. Some artists can get away with that if they have a really distinct style and they can stylize a character. Like say you go from a moe anime to something like Bleach, you have two very distinct styles of designing characters. Some artists can fit the character into their style, and some artists can, I mean, I'm more in the category of trying to get close to that style as much as I can, because I like to be more faithful to the character design, make them more easily noticeable, recognizable. Yeah, it's so fucking hard to speak while you have a cold. Jeez. But it's good to be back though. It's good to be streaming again. Oh brother, what did I do with her neck? I'm gonna draw the arm. So we have the volume down. I miss you guys too. Feels weird to draw without yapping. Especially when I started streaming somewhat often. I think things really picked up at that point, which is nice. Bro left, but he always comes back with that milk. I left not only to get milk, but maybe some eggs too. I went on a training arc. And that training arc consisted of living in utter misery. Jeez. If I had insomnia again, maybe I'll watch it again because now it's 1:48 a.m. in my country. It's 2:49 for me. And yes, I've literally been up for more than 24 hours, multiple days in a row. And I'm not even trying to fight being drowsy, I just don't get drowsy. But I'll try to stream at other times. I'll post ahead of, the schedule. So I can see which one works the best for the most people. I'm really into streaming more than making videos. Recently, or I mean for quite a while. Not necessarily because it's less effort. I feel like both of them takes certain type of effort. But the interactivity during streaming just feels kind of more fun now to me than editing and stuff. Like in my old videos, I really edited the shit out of my stuff. Catching on sleep deprivation is definitely an experience. You're basically on LSD. You're basically drawing while high. Not that I know how that feels, definitely. No good, the wrong idea now. Nice, right now maybe I'm asleep. Yo, thanks for coming over, Yamanagi. Get some rest. Hope your back feels better tomorrow when you wake up. Just you and me now, twin. No, I'm kidding. I actually cannot see how many viewers we have. I'm not used to the OBS overlay yet. Imagine there's like 1,000 people already. Feels like I'm being stalked without seeing how many people are actually on stream right now. Tomorrow, it's already tomorrow. Okay, later. My bad. Apologies. Get your rest, gang. Alright, let's get the hair out of. Let's get the hair done. Like, fully. Normally, I'd just leave the sketch simpler and make it more complex during the line art, but since I do want to have like a more presentable end result after the stream, so I'm gonna add a little bit more complexity to it, and also at the same time gonna help me get back into the flow of things in terms of sketching. At least I can still draw hands. Well, I don't want to speak too soon. Okay, I still can draw hands. That's good to know. Did you hear about Fuawa? Oh, what? What happened? What happened to Fuawa? I haven't been watching VTubers recently, so I'm not up to date. Gonna add some rough placements for the hair. Did I get surgery? Damn. At least it's done. It was successful. Jeepers. I can't imagine getting surgery done on me except for being circumcised. That's probably the closest that you. I would never ever want to get surgery. Same to be honest, I just saw it today when I tuned into a stream and Moko was crying about it. Damn. Yeah, my. Hey, we've all been there. What do you mean? Well, most of us. I don't want to, you know, overly generalize. You really gotta be careful not to get canceled on the internet, don't you? Could literally be the most wholesome, chillest stream, and then somebody tunes in, gets the perfect timestamp to take something out of context and essentially ruin your whole career. Okay, now. Isn't that low-key better though? I remember thinking as a kid, when I get reincarnated and I have to go through that again, I wouldn't want to go through that again. Alright. Not too bad under here, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Didn't get the hot having a hoodie. Didn't get the joy. That's a diabolical term for a fucking horse. A hoodie. Now it's just a bald cap. The hair is so flowy. Well, I'm glad it looks that way. Hair is one of my struggles in drawing. I know it's not obvious, but yeah. Sometimes I hate rendering hair because I really don't know where to start a lot of the times. I guess I can show this. This is one of the missions I've been working on. So yeah. Almost done with that, I just need some effects to add. You guys know what effects am I gonna add there. Alright, we're getting a resurgence. It's like shooting fucking 1 for 12. And then it's the fourth quarter. And then you suddenly remember how to use your left hand. Oh, jeez. Whole lot of sweat and hot air. Correct. Nezra knows. Ah. Oh, that coffee hits good. Gotta check how this connects. Cool. Now we're just gonna get the entire form. Gonna solidify the form. Yeah, how do you draw feet again? Forgot. The ankle joint, the heel. I just gotta adjust the silhouette here. And this one. Gonna shade that up. So now it's kind of facing up front like this. So we should see more of the heel. This it's hard to make sense of it because it's cropped. But that's kind of my job to make sure it makes sense. Well, we're gonna add shoes anyways. Don't gotta worry too much about that. What else should I adjust in the silhouette? If there's anything off. Overall, it's pretty good. Maybe the hips. I'm just gonna shade the hair to kind of separate it. Alright. I think next thing we have is the clothes. The accessories and all that stuff. Again, maybe I should remove some parts. Alright. So I need a little bit more. A couple more reference books. Give me a second. Give me a second. Or maybe a minute. You want to be so specific. Where the fuck is it? Rhapsody's Muse. Oh damn, the music is over. Restart. Alright, reference pictures. Here we go. They're low resolution. I cannot see anything. Okay, this one works. Oh, what? I guess I won't remove that part. Sounds a little like Blue Archive. Honestly, yeah, the Angels of... Oh, the music. Yeah, it does give me Blue Archive vibes. That's why I chose it. Some good shit. Sounds like the login screen, if I remember correctly. Okay. I can just imagine Arona. Stream setup goes crazy. I wanna add some overlays soon. I think that would be the next step. Maybe a VTuber avatar, but it's just a PNG of a real life picture of me. Is that kind of feels narcissistic? I'm not gonna lie. Is it really like a triangle? I'm thinking out loud here. You guys can't see the... Yeah, it is a triangle. What the hell? What if I made a removable version? Go here. Point here. Not the middle. This is the middle. Yes, it is. Alright, guess we're gonna scratch that idea then. Alright, I'm getting a feel for my pen once again. I haven't touched it in so long. Pause. Go. Then this wraps around this. Damn, that's a lot of space. It's a lot of open space here. To just... That's a lot of space. I'm pinning it. Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust this just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. A little. Feels a little too small. Like, what? Alright. That feels more accurate. I'm gonna have some folds here. Gonna follow the form. And skip some details because it's gonna get covered by the little sailor uniform looking thing. I don't know what they call those. I hope my perspective is correct here. But yeah, we will have this part, which I don't know what it is called. Whatchamacallit. Probably some Japanese term that I've never heard before. All I know is Seraph, which is sailor uniform. That's about it. Alright, more references. Give me more. I need more references. You just can't have enough references, can't you? Back to Twitter I go. The best place. Yep. Oh well, no, not that one. That is very suspicious. I need to stop bookmarking shit for my own enjoyment. And actually bookmark shit for my convenience instead. I have so much Nangongyu bookmarks. Don't ask me why. Okay, seriously. Where are the drawings with her outfit? I'm just gonna input it. It's gonna be covered anyways, I think. Mostly. We're just gonna assume since we have this. No, it didn't. What? Lies. Okay. Then, okay. This should be more like this. then a big ass ribbon. How does this connect to the side? This. Drawing folds in clothes is so therapeutic. Obviously after you've learned how to draw them, but before that it's hell. Not saying I'm good at it, but I've gotten better. Which I think that's good enough for now. Not very say-so to me. Yeah. It's gonna be plenty more of that in the future. We're gonna test the limits of YouTube terms and conditions. I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. I've literally had my Patreon banned. And that has still haunted me to this day. That's literally like a fucking... It's literally my bills taken away. Which sucks. But hey, I can't do anything about that anymore. Gotta move on. Band maxing is crazy. Hey, I'm past that life. I'm now traumatized very deeply. I've also had my Pixiv booth removed because I forgot to add the mosaic to one of the projects I posted. So that's also another one. At least I have Pixiv. Yeah, Fanbox. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just... I just have to lock in and grow that out. It's just a Pixiv booth, like the shop, not the Pixiv Fanbox itself. Okay, seriously. I need Nangongyu back shots and not that kind. Like the back of her... Alright. Finally. I mean, I wouldn't complain about the other version as well. Wait a minute. I'm a fucking artist. You need what? Have I tried Subscribestar? I've signed up for it, and it's been like damn near a year, and still hasn't been approved. But also, there's like issues with Subscribestar recently. If I read it correctly, like it's also affected by the bullshit credit card company stuff. Honestly, because of all of that shit that's happening, I just want to open my own shop, like website, and set that up. It is quite a bit of work though, and you need um a decent capital to run all of those. Although I won't be selling not safe for work stuff, I have been kind of moving towards the direction of a mix, I guess. Because sometimes it's fun to draw. Sometimes it's just more fun to draw um illustrations without that aspect. It pushes me more to think of how to make it pretty or whatever. I What's the term for it? I guess you try to strive for a different aesthetic rather than just immediately going for that. Um, Man, I cannot think of words because it's. I wouldn't want to say it's like selling out, you know. Just because you draw not safe for work doesn't mean you're selling out. It's obviously a lot of people like that. I mean, I'm one of those people. Like I enjoy that stuff too. But when sometimes I want to draw just things like this. Try to make it look pretty. Maybe slightly suggestive. Who knows? Just more interesting. Unless I get that brainworm that I want to draw that character. And then, yeah, nothing wrong with it. And also because I've been selling in conventions. Came at the perfect time. I got invited to a convention in Vietnam this year. And I've been trying to make safer work illustrations, so yeah. Okay, how does maybe like this? That's okay. Why I have two accounts, one for my not safe for work, one for my safe work. Yeah, mine's kind of a mix, and honestly, I'm really glad. Like, I'm really thankful that, because you know how algorithms work. It's like it puts you in a certain category. But last year, I've started posting more and more safe for work illustrations, and it started to pick up. Luckily, it did take a while, but I just told myself to stick with it. It'll definitely catch up eventually. And yeah, now although my sketches do get more likes on Twitter, either way, it's nice to feel like I've broken out being stuck in a certain category. Makes me feel like a more complete artist, you know? I can draw whatever I want. And it feels nice. Although one aspect that I really need to work on is to just have fun. You know, turning a hobby into a job includes a lot of pressure to perform. If you're not enjoying it, then you're not gonna last long. Pause. Yo, don't take that out of context. Jeepers. Jinkies. That applies to many things. It's the best feeling. Yep. And I've seen a lot of artists that I've followed for a long time start out drawing mainly not safe for work, and then now all they post is safe for work illustrations and only partly suggestive. Which now makes me wonder, is that like just a normal timeline for an artist? Well, I mean, for someone who started drawing not safe for work. Although I don't want to assume, because my memory isn't that good. I don't want to point out, I mean, like, say an artist's name. I'm actually not sure if they did draw not safe for work or have drawn, but I'm pretty sure they have. I follow a lot of artists, so I could get them mixed up. Finish early, you don't have fun. Yeah. Not gonna last long if you don't enjoy it. Although that can be quite the opposite too. Okay, on the side. Okay, I need more back shots of Nangon Yu again. Like a complete full back shot. There it is. There's the back shot I've been looking for. Yes. 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 Look at that back shot. Okay, so it's like that. Alright, cool. I could just get this shape here. Go here. Do this. Release that. Bam. This is why you never sleep on references. Looking for references is one of the most time-consuming parts for me. But also the good part about taking your time searching for them is that you can start racking up plenty of ideas. I like how I just turned a backshot joke into art advice. Sleeper build. Nangon Yu has a sleeper build. Okay. Gotta adjust the thigh shape here. Look at the fucking squish on that thing. Jeez. That is insane. We have to capture that. That is very important that we get that. As best as I can in this perspective, at least. Let me get that squish over there. Gonna do this so I can clearly see it. We're gonna merge the layers anyways, so clean up the silhouette later. This is this side, so we will have what is this part? Alright, I'm just gonna add this for now. Because it looks, I don't know if in the reference picture it's glitched. I mean glitch in the sense that the background, a part of the color got removed with the PNG. Oh wait a damn minute. Gravity exists. There's like a lace design here. And then the boots. Around here. Drawing accessories like this is just all I know this song. It's Renai Circulation. It's remixed. The classic, a hood classic. Probably on some Instagram reels or some shit. Yep. Renai Circulation is a hood classic after all. Okay, so the boots are okay. They're like leathery, but they fold around a lot. So it means that the material isn't super thick. So we want to Probably from those Instagram videos that talks about turning their homeboys into fanboys. I have so many friends wanting to turn me into a twink. Unfortunately, I go to the gym. But maybe at some point, when I really get into streaming, I'll start wearing maid outfits for clout. For the views. I'm gonna start to sell out. Probably gonna be worth it. Speaking of fanboys, what's your thoughts? Fanboys and tomboys. Both are goated. It boils down to which. Like if we're gonna put what's a good tomboy character? Maybe like Tsugumi from Nisekoi. Like that's goated. I would say fanboys have a slight edge. Because there's just that there's just an X factor, you know? Tomboys, their time has gone. They've had their time back when things were a lot more normal. But that doesn't mean they fell off. They're just, yeah, they've had their run, you know what I mean? Although, would like Soifon from Bleach be considered a tomboy? Because if yes, then damn. But you really can't beat Astolfo and Felix from ReZero. Like those two, they're like the goats. Tomboys has a certain thing to it, yeah. Yeah, because they're still more on the normal scale. I think that's the thing. Still normal. There's not that shock factor. Like, what? It's a dude all along. Can't believe it. Jeepers. Zoinks. We've been bamboozled. Played us like a damn fiddle. I wonder if Kenjaku from JJK be considered a fanboy. He's in a special category. Brother was getting cracked. To have those many, for Yuji to have those many siblings. Bro was on a mission. Oh, shit. We do have Maki though. That I've rewatched that season 3 episode so many times. It has a chokehold on me. Maki has a chokehold on me. Brothers. I can't even lie. Yo, what's good, Dragon XD? Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing Nangong Yu from Zenless, her new outfit, and currently we're talking about femboys and tomboys. So, meanwhile, I knew it was a man. That's right. That's right. It's even better if you know. There's a certain superiority that you feel. Crazy conversation to pop, you know. W drawing, thank you. Have I zoomed out yet? This is how it looks like right now. I'm just drawing the boots. The craziest part is that my parents are just in the room next to me. Although my dad watches anime, so he really won't be surprised. I'm at that point in life where my dad watches more anime than me, which is crazy. That's how you know you're really at the age where shit gets serious. Do these look like folds, or do they look like your cat just scratched your fucking clothes? Well, it's gonna be up to the rendering. Gonna add some hairs like that. You know what? Depends on how I want the boots to look. Yeah, they definitely fold in quite a lot in the reference. I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna grab this and put that on a separate layer. And that'll be available on Fanball. Certainly won't be available on YouTube. And I can't add those details right now. Okay, now I'm gonna add right underneath. So I don't have to erase the sketch, it's just covering it. And then in this version, I'm gonna add the squish, peak squish. So now, okay, hold on, don't get too excited, jeepers. Jinkies. After I add the white here, I put this in full opacity. It's just covered. And then merge that. And then same thing here with that part. There we go. Alright. Let's clean this up a bit. There's so many fucking random lines outside. Oh. Alright. Here's my idea. I'm gonna try to finish this illustration and stream the whole thing. Maybe for, you know, like, except the Pixiv Fanbox parts. Because, yeah. So, for now, my brain is melting. We're gonna stop the sketch at the sketch in this stage. Next stream, I'm gonna finish the rest of the clothes. I'm gonna add the background and possibly the color rough, because there's really only a little bit more left here and some variations. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream the whole process for this illustration. I think it is. Whoops. Nothing wrong here. Perfectly normal. Just dudes being dudes. Alright, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 53. I can just yap. Oh, what's up, David? I'm sorry I missed your chat. Yeah, quick Q&A, whatever. Guys wanna ask anything? I'm gonna actually add the. Oh yeah, that shows. Perfect. Did you guys like the, if I put the references here? Like, I'll add this on the side so you guys know what I'm actually looking at. Does it clap? Which? This? Or me? Or have a good day, sick art, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to stream again. Does it clap? No, my cheeks are hard as steel. I'll try to stream earlier, possibly. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for coming along this stream. It's good to be back. Shout out to everyone: Nezra, Dragon, David, Yamanagi came along, MBA, you're still here. Yeah, I think I'll add the references on the side. Does it destroy worlds? I haven't tried that and I don't want to yet. It's not worth it. See you guys. Thank y'all. Bye bye. Whoopee. Whoopee. You too. Have a good one, everyone. If it's morning or night. I'll see you guys next stream.